Today we want to finally present to you the 5 things you'll experience in the wicked zone of the divine law of attraction. Welcome to another captivating episode of the Divine Mystery Files, where we embark on a transformative journey to uncover the sacred truths and hidden mysteries of life. Here at Blooming Life, Mind and Spirit, our mission is to guide you toward a deeper understanding of the divine plan, a path that nurtures healing for your body, mind, and soul. Get ready to explore profound insights that not only illuminate ancient wisdom, but also inspire meaningful change. Stick with us unto the end as we unravel mysteries that will definitively reshape the way you see your life and purpose. Let's now proceed to discuss the effects of being categorized as a wicked person by the divine forces of Yahweh. This is actually where things will start getting very interesting and intense. One thing is certain, though. You definitely don't want to be in this category no matter what. Let's check out what actually happens to you if you find yourself in this category. The first thing that happens when you belong in the wicked category, you will attract only your worst fears, because the divine law of attraction is very biased here. This is where you will clearly see how the divine law of attraction works, in the most biased way ever. If you are classified as wicked by the heavens, you will attract only your worst fears, no matter how much effort you put into remaining positive, because the divine forces that be have set as a decree against the wicked. But what is the proof of what I just said? Where is it written? In many places. Here are some of them. Proverbs 10:24. The fear of the wicked, it shall come upon him. Proverbs 3:25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For additional references, you should check out Isaiah 66 verse 4, Proverbs 12 verse 21, and Proverbs 1 verses 26 to 28. Look at Proverbs 1 verse 28 for instance. Yahweh is actually declaring that the wicked will ask for help and not receive it. That is, the desires of your heart, because they heard the word of knowledge, hated it, and rejected it. They declined to obey. This fact is highlighted in the very next section. The second thing that happens when you belong in the wicked category, your desires and expectations shall perish. This is proof right here. Proverbs 10 verse 28. The expectation of the wicked shall perish. This is a divine law of attraction and action. Your expectations shall not be met, and no matter how positive your thoughts are, because you have not yet set things straight at the physical level. So unlike what we have been misled to believe for a very long time, the divine law of attraction works in a very biased and selective way, making sure that it attracts only evil for the evil people and good for the good people. Not only that, it also ensures that the positive expectations of the wicked will not be granted, while the fears of the righteous will not be activated. This makes a lot of sense. Have you desired a lot of things that have simply not manifested yet? You might want to start taking a closer look at your personal life, particularly how you interact with others, and above all, how you interact with Yahweh, the creator of all the divine forces that be. It is the hard truth, and no philosopher out there will be able to debunk this. Again, if your thoughts have not yet been granted as a righteous person, it's also most probably because you've been asking for the wrong things. This topic will be discussed in details in a separate video. That said, this is what the majority of spiritual leaders have hidden from you, so that you will forever remain trapped in the wicked category or the war zone. They want you to continue doing the wrong things, so that your spirit will remain in captivity in the wicked zone. When this happens, you will be forced to keep coming back for more prophecies, protection, spiritual objects such as water, salt, inspirational books, crystal stones, etc., all sold at exorbitant prices. And the endless milking process just continues, because none of their objects provide the solutions that you so desperately seek. If anything, these objects instead keep you connected to their demonic altars, giving them direct access to your bodies, for endless mind games and spiritual manipulation schemes. So long as you remain in the wicked category and don't make personal efforts to intentionally leave this front line by submitting yourself to the word of Yahweh and his truths, the wicked one literally has a Yah-given right to do with you as he pleases. When you get these facts straight, sooner or later you will understand that no one can help you out, save your understanding of the word of Yah and its implementation. Please note this question and its answer. What is the core of all the secrets of Yahweh? This is it right here. It is obedience to Yahweh's instructions that activates divine power and disarms the enemy, not tithing nor prayers, nor prophecies, nor even inspirational books. You should not be surprised if I mention prayers. Please understand that if you pray in disobedience, you will instead attract the wrath of the Maker and be treated like an expendable. That is the true power of the divine law of attraction. More of this will be discussed when presenting the green zone. Let's move on with more examples. You will find one and the same message consistently repeating itself throughout the Bible in different forms. The third thing that happens when you belong in the wicked category, there's a trap waiting for you everywhere you go. This is proof. Proverbs 22 verse 5. Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. Every side you turn to, there's a trap waiting for you just around the corner. This fact is consistent throughout. Physically, it can take the form of endless difficulties, challenges, blockages, to the extent that you can confidently suspect that something ain't right. And this series is confidently opening your eyes to the causes of those challenges, which know you by name. When we get to the appropriate section, the details of what you need be doing to stop the series of unfortunate events will be provided. The fourth thing that happens when you belong in the wicked category, you will work and accumulate wealth and riches for people in the good category or the green zone. Again, here's solid proof. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 26. But to the sinner God giveth travail, to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before God. Unbelievable, isn't it? Seriously, did you even know that such a promise existed? And this right here, my friends, is the power of the divine law of attraction. Here at Blooming Life, Mind, and Spirit, we will not hold back what we have discovered. Even when you think you are reaching the pinnacle of success, then comes a sudden whirlwind, and with the twinkle of an eye, you are no more. And the wealth you would have accumulated would now be given to those who are pleasing in the eyes of the Maker of the divine laws. Atheists refer to this as karma, a concept borrowed from the laws of Yahweh, referring to divine judgment. If you belong to this group of people, you are definitely destined for complete destruction. Let's talk more about this in the following point. The fifth thing that happens when you belong in the wicked category, you'll be used to accomplish evil acts by Yahweh himself. Again, here's proof. Proverbs 16 verse 4. The Lord has made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. You should be afraid of the creator of the universe, because he has all of us completely wrapped around his fingers. There's no escaping him. Are you surprised that Yahweh can accomplish evil things? This is his word right here in front of you, not mine. This is the simple reason why Yahweh uses the wicked for the evil day. They are expendables. Yahweh is a holy God and would not tolerate abominations. Scriptures have it that Yahweh currently has angels detained in the bottomless pit, awaiting the day they will be released and used to inflict judgment on this earth during the end times tribulations. This is solid proof. Jude 1 verse 6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he had reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. For context, the great day is the end of the world, during the era of the great tribulation in the book of Revelations. Again, in 2 Peter 2 verse 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment. The two verses above are talking about the same things, but using different words. Judgment of the great day in Jude 1 verse 6 is the same as the judgment day in 2 Peter 2 verse 4. And what judgment would that be? These wicked angels will be used to perform evil works during the Great Tribulation, as clearly highlighted in Revelations 9 verses 13 to 15, and I quote, verse 13, "And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God," verse 14, saying, "Loose the four angels which are bound in great river Euphrates," verse 15, "to slay the third part of man." So this is not something new, and to think that Yahweh will use wicked people against each other is truly poetic. The truths of the divine law of attraction intertwine with other truths, so don't be surprised if we quote different sections of scriptures. By the way, if you would love to learn more about the details of the book of Revelation, leave a comment below to let me know. So let those who live in perpetual abominations expect only abominations to come to them. The divine laws were designed that way. But despite this truth, you can't help but wonder why the wicked currently possess almost all the wealth of the world. There's also a biblical answer for this, and if you would like for me to prepare a separate video about this topic, please let me know in the comments section. We will continue with the consequences in the very next episode. If you are interested to learn more, then watch out for the next episode. In order to be notified when our next upload is available, like this video, subscribe and hit the all notifications bell so that you will be immediately informed by YouTube when any of our uploads are available. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next upload.